All right. I think I'm visible. All right. I always start the stream off by coughing. Yeah. But this time I got some water in a blender ball. We're back to the uh, uh, the retard shit. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, now we're back. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do today. Oh, sorry. All right, fuck, dude. Yeah, I guess my my plan was to. We should probably work on the devil guy some more. I guess we'll just load up the game, see where we're at. We have it so that when the devil guy sees us, he chases us. We gotta make up some attacks for him. I think I'm gonna do like. Oh yeah, that's right. I have it planned for just simple attacks right now. We gotta make a state machine for this fucking guy. My favorite thing to do. So we have a pretty decently sized Godot scene here. We have a lot of objects on display. If I go here, this is like all of our stuff for the scene. We got 110 FPS. We got, what is that? Total primitives. That's like 64,000 total primitives, 70,000, somewhere in there. We have, where are the draw calls? Damn, where are those fucking bastards? Draw calls, 195, 137, 118, 114, 300, 507. Okay. So draw calls are pretty important. I guess that's like how many times stuff is being updated on the frame. So we want to get that number down. I got to figure that shit out. We fell to the map. I also got a stick. That's where we're at right now. So the fuck we're doing. So what I need to do is, I think, Sublime Text. Let's just open that up. I guess we'll start adding in some shit. Oh, am I visible? I am. Okay. I think I'm hearable too. All right. So we got to make state machine for the devil. There's some other shit we need to do. I completely forgot what the fuck it was. But yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and get on that. Oh, I gotta make a block. Make a block for the player. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go check it out. The Winged Devil. Nice. We're gonna copy a lot from our player character, just because that's what we're gonna do. Or you know what? Maybe I'll write it myself. No, of course not. Let me get the player. Get out of this fucking no distraction mode. Here we go. Mainly what I need is all this stuff. The state machine, and then all this right here where we're matching different states. And we're not going to need any of that, so I'm just going to go like to right about here. I'm going to copy that and bring it into my Winged Devil. And I guess we'll paste it. Super sorry. I'm just going to continually cough into the mic this entire time. Alright, so we need to get rid of this, and we're going to call this Funk Chase Player. Chase Player, and yeah, we'll add a little thing there. We got to put the delta up on that bastard. And we're gonna make... We don't have allow movement. We're gonna change some of these states first off. I'm just gonna start from scratch and we'll go through what we need. We're clearly gonna need an idle. We're gonna need a patrol. I guess we'll need some type of... we're obviously gonna need a death. We're gonna need a block. We're gonna need a Blink 182. I don't know why that just popped into my fucking head. Man, what are their songs again? Which I can't even fucking think of all their songs that suck. Because I hate Blink 182. That's the right opinion to have, by the way. Didn't they make that one, Brothers from Brothers into Something? That was the new Blink 182. I heard that on the radio. I was like, what the fuck is this? Fuck. We need a block. We should probably do some type of, let's look at the fucking animations. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, we need an attack. Ah, good idea, dude. Fucking next level, nth level reasoning. Block. We have this dig. So we're going to have like a digging thing where he'll just dig at random spots because he's a fucking idiot. Very small-brained bastard. We'll have a look around. We'll have a looky-loo on his patrol. So this will be like a separate thing on patrol. I think I'm going to do this. We're going to call this walk patrol. Walk patron. Walk patrol. And then look patrol. Walk patrol. Look patrol. Paw patrol. I don't fucking know. I did a fucking 10-hour shift today. And then I came home and did this dumb stuff. We have the medieval music in the background. Very cool. Oh. Yeah, we could do that. Ah, shit. Alright. There we go. We'll save that. I'm going to move this one up. I'm going to be moving slow today. So we got dig. What else do we have? That's for running. Also, I guess we have a sneak. A sneak. Be a sneaky. Fuck. Sneak. Not sneaky. Sneak. What was the other one? It was like, I think there was one we're going to call creep, where he's like stalking you. We need a detection state. Detect, yeah, we'll just call it an alert state. Alerted. And then I guess we'll say exit alert. We'll just call it unalerted. That makes sense to me. Oh, we need the prey. We're gonna need a prey, and we're gonna need one for cutscenes. Cutscenes, how do you spell it? Yeah. What else do we need? Oh yeah, we're gonna need we'll call it react, and I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna say, well, we'll have logic in react whether we're blocked or not. We don't have any energy coins. Let's see. We're gonna get rid of that. We gotta go get rid of this stuff here. Yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else while I'm doing this. Idle, all we have to do is just tell the animation player to play an animation. Animated devil, animation player, play. And we'll play walk. Alright, there we go. Okay, we'll play walk. No, not walk. Sorry, we're going to play... Do we have a fucking idle animation? I'm sure we do. Idle 2, there we go. So we do have a chase. What do we call it? Walk, patrol, death, block, attack, dig, sneak, creep. I guess we do need a chase. Chase, and we'll put chase right there. We're gonna get rid of this. Gotta get rid of those and put a pass in here. Damn, dude, my voice is killing me. Sorry. Pass, and we'll yeah, we'll actually be putting, we're gonna get rid of this, and we'll say animation player dot play. I guess we'll just play the attack animation. I mean, why not for right now? Attack A. Let's see what those are real quick. So we're trying to get this guy to run and attack us. So if we go to the animation player and attack A, you know, it's a very simple bash. And attack B, just a simple overhead smack. The wings are all fucked up on this guy. You can see that they go with the hand. I gotta fix that, but we're just getting the basics down right now. So we'll see. Alright, let's fucking do it. Do we have... We should have an item. We should add an item state in here. Item. Cannot find member door. I don't think we go through doors with this guy. And I think I called it die. I guess it doesn't matter. What do I call it? Death. We'll just say dead. Dead. D-E-A-D. And, yeah, what are we going to do there? We're just going to do the same thing. Just play that animation of death. And then the code will prevent it from going anywhere else. It's going to be locked in that state. Oh, let me get this off the screen. There we go. Stream has started. Aren't you excited? Isn't this good shit? All right. Cool. Now what do we got to do? Idle, chase. So if we're chasing, we're going to make a function. I think we call it chase player, right? Chase player, and all you have to do is pass in delta. And we're going to say, yeah, we got to check our target position. So we'll say if, actually we got to check the distance too. We'll do this. If, sorry, I might have to go blow my nose in a second. If our navigation, our next step, Actually, can't we just say if global position dot distance to what's the vector 3 we're going to use? That'll be player, right? Yeah. Player dot global position. So if that is less than, we'll say, I'm going to call this arm's length. Arms, or attack length. Why not? I'm not a fucking idiot. Attack length. There we go. Let me grab this. We got to make that an on-ready var. Attack length equals... It's not a var yet. Holy shit. Varificate that motherfucker. The attack length, we gotta put that equal to some type of thing, right? Yeah, what is this returning? Distance 2. Returns the dot product of this vector and width can be used to compare the angle between two vectors. Oh, not what we want. Returns a distance. It returns a float. Okay, cool. So we gotta make this a float. Float. And I guess we'll say, I don't know, 1.0. We'll just do a distance of 1. If we're within 1 unit of it, then attack. Next state, and we'll set that equal to states dot attack, right? It's pretty simple. And then after the attack, we'll go back into the idle state. We just gotta hook that up so we can go to the animation player. How's it going, viewer? How's it going, $1 million charity? Yeah, so let's fucking... What am I trying to do right here? You fucking derailed my entire stream, you bastard. You ruined it with your bad attitude. I can't believe you do that. Animation finished, yeah. Connect. We'll connect it, yeah. How goes the Godot grind? Pretty good. We're putting in some animations for this guy. Hold on, I'm about to test him out, and you'll actually see what we're doing. Match anim name. If the name is, what is that fucking name? Attack B. We'll say our next state is equal to states dot idle. Human connect beyond computer. You me. Yeah. Yeah, we're like when Robin Williams went and talked to Coco. That's a very significant moment in human history. States dot what the fuck are we doing? Idle. We just gotta return the idle. We have to idle ourselves. Let's give it a shot. That's the wrong castle. So we're making like a King's Field type game, type bullshit. We got some monsters in here. We have some Jewish monsters actually. I keep pressing E to jump like it's fucking Morrowind. We got this goat thingy. We have our winged devil and this face guy. But if this guy will chase us, he should be chasing us. He's broken. That's right. We don't change his state anymore. Idle like the Python shell. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't use Python. We're Godot only. Python is far too complex. I like it when my code is all multicolored like this, like little pieces of candy. We have to change into the states, so let me... what are we going to do? Once we detect the player, next state equals states dot chase. I'm making this to expand my brain power. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm making this probably to sell on Steam. But yeah, to expand my brain power. Trying to take myself to the next level of consciousness with my gay little video game here. This is definitely a fulfilling task, for sure. Something to spend a lot of your time on. How is the personal AI going in the quantum run? It's going real good. Yeah, great stuff we're making here. I still want to hook the camera up to the fucking gun and try and shoot stuff. I think that's still going to be cool. I just don't have any money. I don't have any time. So instead, we're making these stupid little games when I come home from work. And then we'll sell one, and then we'll become a massive developer, like Five Nights at Freddy's, and then I'll have all the time to build fucking crazy shit in my garage. I can stay up for days on end doing Adderall, like all the real celebrities. So I guess we're within that one unit. I think we're too close. Let me do this. Oh, I probably put the arrow the wrong way. I'm really bad with the arrows. Camera on the gun. Camera on the gun. I don't know. I don't think I said that. Probably misheard me because of my southern drawl and because I'm coughing out every word. What the fuck is I trying to do here? Yeah, I guess I do. Oh, the gun. Yeah, I wanted to take a paintball gun and hook it up to a camera and then see if we could track it and try and shoot targets with the camera. I think that would be a fun stream to do. I've seen people do it before. So it's like all the technology's there. We just need to like assemble the pieces. I think I like manufacture stuff. I did a bunch of sheet metal work as when I was younger, so I think we could make a mount, put a paintball on it, and have some stuff shooting. No, we were talking about the dumbass turret idea with the cameras and the gun. We're not adding guns to the game. We're getting this guy to chase, and I need to do this. There we go. So let's try that. Now he should be chasing us. like a real life paintball gun. I get a paintball gun. I use like an Arduino camera or something like this. This isn't powerful enough, but something like that. And then we could track real life targets and shoot at them with the paintball gun. And then, I could put a bunch of them up in my house, and if anyone messes with me, I'll just press the button. They get instantly targeted and vaporized by the all the paintball guns. But you could always upgrade to real guns. That'd be awesome. I don't even want to read that comment, but that's pretty fucking funny. That's like one of the best comments I've ever gotten. Yeah, well, this guy is coming for you in your habit. This is what you're gonna see when you go to hell. Okay, this Jewish demon coming for you, pounding after you. In fact. So I don't think he can attack us. He actually can't get close enough. So we gotta go up a little bit. What are we doing here? Attack length 1.0. Let's do 5. I thought that was gonna be too close. I like that you feel at the end of that comment. That makes it so good. You dig? Yo, one that's very popular out here is Catching My Feel, and I hate it when people fucking say that shit. They like heard it from some radio show host, and I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Or when people say bet, and they're like, yo, bet. I'm just like, I'll fucking go to my car and get a gun. I hate that shit. I hate it when it's Zoomers saying it. Zim Zam Zoomers. Alright, so I trigger him. That's too close. We need to change this probably to like 2. Yeah. Alright, what are we even doing here? So we have this stick to keep him at bay. So yeah, he does attack us. Gets close. Smashes us. So we just need to... I almost read that comment, but I can't. I probably shouldn't. But yeah, I hate people who speak like that. And there are a lot of them in this area. Dude, I used to work in a like super ghetto warehouse, and like everybody, that was like half the things they would say. The worst was the bathroom was like completely fucking nasty, like the worst bathroom you ever been in. And my brother was in there one day, and he was like taking a shit in one of the stalls, and he hears from the fucking stall next to him some guy open up a bag of chips, and he's like, "What the fuck? Like, who the fuck is eating chips in this fucking shit-reeking bathroom in the middle of this warehouse with no AC?" And it's like, damn, dude, the people you will meet if you go onto the lower economic end of the spectrum. Yeah, so I'm just trying to think where I want to go from here. I got some blocking, but I can't figure out if I want to make the block like a bar or if I want to use these. I have these power tokens, so I can press, I think, caps lock right now, and I use one of my backstep tokens. And I gotta wait for them all to recharge. I should probably make them all unlit whenever they're not being used at all. Right now, the only thing limiting how much we can swing our stick here is just the amount of time it takes for us to, like the actual animation. So I kind of like that because you can just keep clicking. It actually doesn't feel that bad. It's kind of, I don't know. So we need to be able to actually hit this guy. I think I already have a like mesh instance on our stick. Like an area, so I guess we'll do that. Yeah, and I don't really have any plan for these guys just yet. We should probably just work on the devil. What I want to do is go to my castle scene and put like 4 fucking nodes somewhere. I gotta close all this stupid shit. The guy eats shitbags. Do you think Altman is gonna prompt everybody out of this thing? I don't know what you're talking about. That one went completely over my head. Node 3D. That guy was eating a bag of chips in the bathroom, but I missed the later half of that comment. So all I want to do is put like, actually I want a marker. What am I fucking doing? Marker. Where do I go? Isn't there a change thing? Yeah, change type. Marker 3D. And I basically am just going to put these markers around, and we'll have him go to where these markers are. So we'll do one here, I'll do one here, we'll do one here, and I guess we'll do one there. I just want to see how well he can navigate around this shit. And even though they're like up in the ground, up in the sky, I think we're gonna I guess we'll just go, we should be able to get the fucking tangent point or some shit, right? It really shouldn't matter. Can't we just shoot a raycast down or some shit? My head has all the aerodynamics. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. It's actually very refreshing to have a bald head on a cold day. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you have a model to share, or like one that looks cool in this game, that'd be down. I am looking for like, I'll credit you in the game and shit, you know. And then I don't know if like people contribute a lot. I'd like to work with other developers or some shit. Did you blender the assets? I did. I made them in Blender. Well, I actually used Make Human, and then Blender. I took them together in Blender and like spun them around and shit. And made like different types of things. Alright, what am I gonna fucking do? Let me put this all into a Node 3D, and this will be the fucking this will be the patrol. So he's gonna go to each one of these spots and look around, and then maybe we'll have him like dig or some shit. So we're gonna call this the patrol route. I'm just gonna call it patrol route 1. Patrol route 1. Why not? And cool. These are all over here. Great. So I'm going to add this to a group. Let's go to node groups. Add, I'm going to say patrol group. Cool. Sorry, I'm listening out for my cat in case it's like screaming in the other room. It does that sometimes because it wants to be let out, but right now I want it to like be in that room for a few reasons. So, but if it flips the fuck out, I gotta let it out. So, all right. So we want him to go through these. We have the devil over here. I guess we have this. We made walk patrol and look patrol. So we gotta grab these and slam up in there. Item. Walk patrol. Look patrol. Cool, and I'm just gonna need this. My photons being observed, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it makes me feel great that there'll be maybe 200 people tops that ever watch this video before it's lost to time. Very significant in a very cosmic sense. I guess we'll just do walk, right? Because he shouldn't be running. And then down here we'll do the look around, the looky-loo. Look around. I just pray to God that none of my family ever watches any of these. And they're like, damn, what a fucking loser. It was actually funny. I was like sharing what I do, some of the shit that I do with my my grandma, and she was watching the wrong video, and she was like, why are you doing a British accent? And I was like, why would I be doing a British accent? And she's like watching some other like YouTubers videos, with like a British accent, and I was like, why would you think I would be doing that? Why the fuck would I be doing that? I got irrationally angry at her because she's like watching all of these and she's like, oh, like why are you animating it like that and doing a British accent? I would be like, what the fuck? What is wrong with your fucking brain? Couldn't it be billions by scaffolding epidemicness? Yeah. I think so, yeah. Probably millions. You know what? It's probably millions of Indians. Nature's people. You know, I imagine there's a nation of brown people watching me, applauding me, screaming my name, probably saying, you know, there's our guy. That's what I imagine in my head as I walk through a city. Look around, looky-loo. Item, we don't have any items to fucking use. Block, I guess we'll go ahead and put the animation in to block some shit. Oh my god, we're actually gonna have to fucking come up with some real logic here if we're gonna have to block shit. Cutscene, we don't want to do anything. So we have this chase player. We're gonna need this too. We're just gonna grab all of that, and we're gonna instead of say chase player, it's gonna be move between points. Move. Whoops. Oh shit. Move between points. Points. Is that how you spell it? Is the I first or the O first? In my head, it goes like that, right? In my mind. So we don't need the player, but we are going to... I guess we should always be applying gravity. Why the fuck not? And then, can you create complete books? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think I would do a British accent. I just, I'm so disgusted by the British. I would never even pretend to be one. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what was wrong with her brain, dude. A green orb that creates different volumes of light depending on the mood. Yeah, we'll take that down. That's a great idea. A green orb that shits out color based on its mood. I don't know. I can't think of anything funny to add to that. The Lexapro Cloud, I don't know. I was trying to think of like some mood-based thing. Something to do with SSRIs, Big Pharma, some political conspiracy shit. Nothing came to mind. So you get what you get. Move between points. There is this like fucking, there's this Japanese thing. I guess it's like a mound of flesh with legs, and I think that would be cool to make. We could make that pretty easy and make human. So I might add that. No, I didn't correct her at all. I hope she's commenting on those videos like, that's my grandson. Dude, that would make my day. And then one day when I'm really mad at her, I'm just gonna like tell her like, hey, by the way, you've been commenting on the wrong fucking videos this entire time, so you look like a crazy old lady. Yeah, next time I get into a political discussion with her, I'm just gonna be like, hey, by the way, you're a fucking idiot. Little Dorothy Dollops. She appears behind you like Slender Man. Oh yeah, that's good for her. That'll be good. If you don't have a flower, it'll rip your head off. I don't think we're gonna do that. I already took one of your ideas. I can't have you write the whole thing. You're trying to get creative credits? I see what you're trying to do. Is your real name Mr. Sheckelstein? Mr. $1 Million Charity? I see your game. or I'm just stalling because I don't know what the fuck to do here. So we don't want to do that. Instead of this, we're going to say we got to put the next point in patrol. You know what's fucked up is my brother did some like Marine Reserve shit, and sometimes they give you fake ammunition, so they will set you out on patrol. Like if you're in country and you're in the reserves and you're standing guard at the base, sometimes you have a fake magazine. Well, you see, we actually have this guy who actually takes the place of the potion seller. What's his face over here? Can I zoom in, please? Can you cooperate with me, Godot? Shit. We have this guy over here, the Buer. He's going to be our potions master. Apparently, he is a in the Talmud. He was some type of demon that would give them magical powers and spells to use on other people. That's what he would do. So we're gonna have him do that here because I think that's really fucking funny. Next point in patrol. So we should probably make a variable on our guy and tell him what. Oh man, how am I just going to? I guess we could do this. We could do get tree dot get nodes in group, and what is it? Patrol. Castle. Or it's the group, patrol group. Perfect. What do we need to do here? Move between points. We get the patrol group. We gotta loop through these and add these to something. So for nodes in, let's just do this. We'll say var patrol nodes. Yeah, was it a red-haired cow that brought about the end of times or something? I heard there was something about that. I saw it on a South Park episode. So we'll say for children in let's say 4 chillins in patrol nodes dot get children. Children. 4 chillins in patrol nodes dot get children. Doesn't that work? I think it does. And we're gonna say chillins. Cow moo pass in the code. I don't know. For some reason, when you said that, that made me think of fucking Chantel. Is she still in Syria? Dude, oh my god, I have family members that'll ask me about South Park when I go, and they'll be like, "You see the latest South Park?" Because they're like, they're slightly liberal, and they like, but they don't want to say it, but they want to be like uppity about like, oh, and I still have this little bit of culture on my side. So it's like, oh, did you see the latest South Park? And you're just like, Joe, I wanna fucking murder you, dude. I fucking hate you. I mean, not really. Of course not. I mean, that's your family, but you're just like, dude, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear, like, I don't watch fucking your Game of Thrones. I don't watch South Park. I'm watching people argue on the internet. I'm watching Kino Casino. Important stuff. What do we want to do here? So we have the children now. We want to add them to a list. All I really have to do is that I don't have to go loop through them. What am I fucking doing? Oh, yeah, I do have to loop through them. No, I don't. We just gotta get them. Var. I'm gonna call this one patrol nodes. And we're actually gonna call this one patrol group because that makes more sense. Get nodes in group, and I think I just need to get first node in group. I'm fucking get first node in group. Okay, so that will return the patrol group, and then we will get the children of that, and that's our patrol nodes. We don't need that shit. And then for the patrol nodes, we can now say we need an index of what we're at. So should the index be in here? I think it should. We'll just do var index equals 0. We have to check if we're within distance to our patrol node of the current one. So we're going to say let me actually move this up here. If I do this and I say at onReady var current patrol, we're gonna do last. Well, actually, we'll do yeah, we'll do current patrol node. Yeah, see the latest Murdoch? They'd be like, "What are you talking about?" Dude, hearing them talk politics is like fucking awful. My, I don't know. One of them was like, do you feel bad for all the state workers that Trump fired? And I was like, no, not a single bit. Fuck every single one of them, dude. Like, all those motherfuckers were pulling down like $80,000, $100,000 a year to tax me and fuck me and take over, like, take all my fucking money. And now they're like, all I have is all my benefits. Oh, jeez. And it's like, no, I hope you get fucking, I hope you put your shit in a box and get out on the street. Take your ass to McDonald's. Do I have music and stuff ready for this game? No, I don't. I spend most of my time getting angry at political things, and then I just sit in my room, just mad, staring at the wall with the lights off. That's where 50% of my energy is going right now. And it's a very hard thing to overcome. The Daily Seethe. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. I'm gonna start my own show calling it The Daily Seethe, and I just fucking sit there and stare at the camera angry. Yeah, they're all like super into all the old folks are super into the Israeli stuff, and like all the younger folks are like, where I couldn't even locate that on a map. Like, what am I trying to do here? I basically just want to go through these. I want to say current patrol node, and I want to update this. We'll set it at 0. This is basically our index. We're gonna get rid of that. We don't need that shit. So we're gonna have to go patrol nodes, and the current patrol node. And then we're gonna have to get where that is. So if we bring this down here, actually I'm gonna say var next location equals, and then we gotta say what dot position. We can just take it from the position. I think we should probably take global position. Very hard word to spell. Oh yeah, I gotta I want to have yeah, what I'm gonna do is put all my frustration into my video game. Yeah, that'll be great. What? Moon Man 64. I think someone already did that. I can't make that joke. I think somebody already did that, though. I know there were certain websites that put out some games like that. Target. Next location. So we're basically telling our navigation agent the next location is the current patrol node and that global fucking position. And if we are within distance to our next location, then not that. We put this here. If we are within distance, we go to our attack length. We just need to set this like 1 because it needs to be pretty close. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That some YouTuber made a video about that, the Moon Man Doom 64 game. The only pilgrimage people know about, Labubu shrines. Starbucks. These people don't even know about the journey of becoming Hortator and being named the Hortator of the 7 tribes. You know, these young people these days don't know anything. What do we fucking need to do? That looks pretty good to me. We don't need to do that. We need to say current patrol node plus equals 1, and if the current patrol node is greater than or equal to if it's greater than the fucking patrol nodes dot size, right? So is it length or size? I think it's size. I don't know. I hate it when people read I hate it when it's like adults reading like young adult fiction novels and they're like, I'm learning from this, and I'm like, dude, I hate you. I don't know. All right, so if the current patrol node equals, we gotta double check it. So if we have 4 nodes in there and we were saying go to the 4th fucking slot, it'll be the 3rd one in the list, right? So it'll be the index 3. So if it's, we subtractificate a 1, and that done makeify what we done need with a formulification. I'm pretty sure about that. I bet my fucking life on that. All right. Then we'll just set the current node equal to 0. Because that means it done went over that threshold and shit. Do I dream? No, I have aphasia. I'm a fucking retard. So I can't imagine anything in my head. It's just a blank fucking screen up here. I'm an NPC. You know, I turn on the TV and I just say, wow, isn't that great? I love it. I love everything about it. If only I could order some DoorDash right now. If I could get some DoorDash and a Labubu in my lap, good God help me, what a great day that would be. Yeah, I do dream. Actually, you know, I kind of enjoy it when you take Benadryl and you get really fucked up dreams. That's really fun. I don't know if I should admit to that, but that's it's kind of fun to take like the 50 milligram Benadryl dose and then just have like really crazy dreams, which is the normal dose, by the way. It's not like I'm doubling up the fucking thing from the pharmacy. Nice. So he should go to the next path position. This should update on the next frame. We update the patrol node, and we continue moving. So all we have to do is just set him to move between states. So his next state should be walk patrol. Let's see if this works, or if I've just been rambling and it's all going to be broken. I'm sure it'll work first time, right out of the box. I'm like, that's why I said that. And Nisa with her fucking apophasia or whatever the fuck it is. I hate it. Oh man, this is a thing that I hate when they bring that shit up in like fucking some stupid sitcom that's like clearly geared towards women, when they bring up these like weird conditions that like 0.0000001% of the population has, and then like it's just for like, you know, women to be like, I have apophasia. And it's like, you do not have apophasia, you stupid fucking bitch. You have annoying bitch syndrome. You saw it on the TV and now you want to pretend. That's really mean, but it's also really true. I think this isn't working. If I close my eyes, do I see the blue cube? Imagine not being able to picture. How epic is it to wake up to someone you can share your dreams with? I don't know, man. Are you like an AI fucking with me? Raiden, when I woke up, there was a large light in the sky. What the fuck? What are we doing here? Oh, I don't do anything here except play the walk animation, so we actually have to call the move between points. We gotta pass in that delta. We need that delta. We really, really do. We need that delta. Oh man, my music. I paid $111 to have Artlist all year. You guys think it's a good deal? I feel like all the music on there right now is AI generated, because it all sounds so the same. And it's like, why would you pay anyone for music? Dude, it makes me feel so stupid back then, being a kid, when you're like 17, like 10 years ago. And you're like, oh man, like I could be a musician, bro. And then now you're like, music is like such a worthless fucking talent now with the rise of AI. It's like you don't even need to have a single degree of musical aptitude to like create music. Will I empathize with you? Well, I guess if you're intelligent enough, current dogma states I have to empathize with you if you're intelligent enough, right? Next location. Oh, so we don't need this. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's like, well, I mean, I wasn't like, I kind of said that like shitting on people, but key songs in the keys of CWC is pretty fucking good. And it's like, I don't think he actually plays the instruments. He might have a musical background or something, but you know, he's going between them points. He really, really is. He's really doing it. His pathfinding's kind of fucked up, it looks like. Don't get stuck, you fucking worthless piece of shit. What are you doing? He's getting stuck. I think now he's chasing me. Yeah. But his animations are all broken. They're not working. He's also not facing us. There is a local AI you can download and like make music on your own. I gotta fucking check that out. I wanted to do some more AI stuff for streaming. I just haven't like, it's like fucking, it's probably really boring. I want to make sure I have all the like dependencies installed beforehand before I start fucking with it, because it's like you'll just sit there and install dependency after dependency. And then I use ChatGPT, And it'll literally, you'll get to the final step and it'll be like, oh, you have the wrong Python for your tensors. And I'm like, are you fucking for real? Like, I have to go back and start a whole new virtual environment, install everything all over again? Like, that's fucked. Alright, why are we gotta face the player. Hold on, I asked ChatGPT how to do this yesterday. I'm not cheating. Don't look. I think it was all the way down here at the bottom. Oh, right here. Cool. Yeah, sorry. Just copying some shit from ChatGPT. I'm sure that's very entertaining for you to watch. So if I go, fuck am I even trying to do? Fucking baked. Look at. Oh, that's very cool. What do you mean mixed use of spaces and tabs? What do you mean I didn't write the code right? Connect it? Oh man, I read when I was working in a shitty warehouse, I was listening to fucking books on tape, and I was listening to what's that book? The Moon is a Cruel Mistress. I do actually recommend that book. I say books are gay. I shit all over books. I say don't read fucking books. But then that book's pretty decent. It's the same guy who wrote Starship Troopers. Watching me evolve through creation and problem solving is giving you IQ. That's good. I'm glad your mind is expanding. I'm glad I'm helping that experience. I'm sure that won't ever come back to harm me. I never ran into that problem when hosting it through a Linux VM. So when I was trying to make Ralph's voice, I had to install a bunch of shit. This is basically Ubuntu Linux. I was just missing like all the the Google TensorFlow libraries that you have to download to use those things. But if you download the wrong whatever like TensorFlow library and it doesn't work with the current fucking library you're trying to use, then you're fucked, and it's annoying. It's a pain in the ass, and it's gay. I gotta spin this fucker around. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There's a harder way to say it. There's a better way to say it, but I'm not saying it right. Alright, so can I just spin this 180? Boom. There you go. Collision shape. We're going to spin this guy around. Alright. You fucking piece of shit. I guess it's this one right here. There we go. Now we're cool as a fucking cucumber, dude. Alright. This should work. He might not run around. Oh, we're actually going way up in the sky. Yeah, because the next path position, next step, move between points. So, next location, we're going to say var corrected location. You know what? We could just move these things so they're closer to where they should be, too. Because if I go back to the castle, I'll show you what I mean. We have... fucking let me hide this fucking stupid navigation region. There we go. Awesome. Wonderful. Just what I wanted it to fucking do. Navigation region. Is it here? Where is it at? There you go. Turn that bastard off. Cool. So we have our node 3D. If we get them closer, of course. If I get these closer to where the actual ground is, then we won't have that problem. Which is, you know, a very hacky way to do it, but it's how we're doing it because we're absolute pros. Of course, Godot's wonderful system over here is making it very easy for me. Very helpful, very intuitive. I'll go right here. Another marker. Wowee. We'll grab this one and bring it down. Actually, the first-person camera works way better than anything else. Which, you know, I guess it's a game engine first, so that makes sense. Right there, right on the ground. And we'll go over here and move this bastard right over here. Bring it down. And yeah. I think that looks pretty damn good. You know, we're too cool for school. Oh man, I watched a documentary from Turkey Tom on what was it? The Cool Cat guy. Should I make a game in Godot? Because I can do it right now while I'm watching this. Yeah, you should download Godot and make a game. 100 jinns versus 100 angels. Are you tapped into the quantum ether mesh? I am. I'm in the quantum mesh building mechanics, actually. I'm actually a quantum mesh builder mechanic engineer. Much like Mudahar. I was thinking about I watched Turkey Tom's shit on Pirate Software too, and that guy, how pompous he was, but I think it was kind of based when his manager was like, he wouldn't do his work and he would just sit around and play at his computer all day, and he demanded 3 monitors, and when I went to talk to him, his dad told me to fuck off, and he worked at Blizzard for whatever. And I was like, that's kind of fucking cool. This guy is not a quantum team builder. He's not doing what he should be doing. Why are you just hovering there? Why are you also not playing? You're not playing your fucking animation. Bastard. I guess we need to add it. I guess we should probably code it, and then maybe he'll actually do it. Yeah, I take the smallest things, and I go from there. Dude, you know what's brutal? It's like, you're thinking about, like, the careers I used to have in, like, graphic designer. Are people still doing that? Is that still like a career that they tell you can have now with AI and everything? We need states dot what? What am I? That's not even what I'm fucking doing. Corrected location, Control Shift Z. You fucking piece of shit. How do I redo? editor. Control Shift Z. I can't redo. You fuck. Control Shift Z. There we go. That's right. It's hard. I thought I changed something down there. I'm retarded. Did he talk about Derek Savage and Mumkey Jones? Yeah, who was Mumkey Jones again? He was like some weirdo, like deviant art guy. I remember Medicare briefly talked about him. I never really followed that guy or anything. That was like a little bit before my time. Church Evolved type stuff. I hear what you're saying. CIA all over the type. Yeah. Fuck, what am I trying to do here? Play the animation. Dude, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, so if we are chasing the player, we need to play the damn animation. I need some of the Quarterings coffee. I need some coffee brand coffee. That'll perk me right up. Do we have a run? What do we have? Let's use the stalk. Stalk your prey over there, buddy. Let's try that shit. And then walk patrol, animation player.play walk. We probably have to loop it. It's probably just playing one time and then not looping. Let's go to the Winged Devil. Go to the walk animation and loop it. Gosh darn. Alright. Loop it. Loop it. What else do we need? That's right, stalk. That needs to be looped, and same with Sneaky Deaky. That needs to be looped as well. Yeah, I think I remember he made Mumkey Jones. Didn't he make some type of sex tape? I do remember that, and that was like a thing where he cheated on his wife and made this sex tape with someone, allegedly. I don't remember if that was him or not, but I think that was what happened. Very Ralph Email-esque. Damn, Ralph really was the best. How's Ralph doing? We gotta go check on him sometime. Oh, we need to change the look at. It still probably won't explain why you get stuck. I bet it's just the shitty map. Let's take a look. Let's just move that spot somewhere else and see if it still does that. I wonder if it's being uphill or something. Let's move it over here. I mean, you could, like, you know, you could pull, like, one of the Matrix brothers where you come back home to your wife and you're like, honey, I'm trans. Get the fuck out. I don't know. That must have been crazy for his wife. For both of their wives, both the Wachowski brothers. I mean, you could do that. You could do cocaine. It'd probably be more fun to do cocaine with your wife, and then you could just have like a total crash out, like Ricada. I think, you know. Damn, that stream of Ricada, where he was talking about, like, you know, Jesus was pretty cool, but he didn't get arrested for cocaine like me. It's just like, damn, Ricada, maybe have just the smallest amount of, I don't know what to call it. Humbleness. Let's try this. I think maybe he's not getting to the point. Oh, I forgot we can print stuff, so we'll just print. We'll do this. We'll make this 2 And then we'll print print we done be advancificating on the location. There we go. That's what we're doing. We're doing a good job. We're making everybody happy. All right. I can't let him see me. All right, let's see if it prints out. It didn't print out, so he's not getting... Remember when Ricada wore the kippah on Easter while criticizing Christ? I think that was before he got caught on coke. I think everybody knew he was on it, but he never, like, showed off that he was. I think maybe it's probably has something to do with... Alright, so we just need to... what if we do this? I just want to put this at like 5 or whatever, so we actually see if we're getting within distance to the locationfication. I think otherwise I'm going to have to rebake the damn navigation mesh with better meshes, which I really don't want to fucking do. Because that sucks and that's gay. Oh, look at that. He made it to the point. He's going to the next one. He's going to the next one. We just gotta add the fucking... Hell yeah, dude. We're the coolest people on the planet. We gotta add the look up. You look up, player. You gotta look up. That's my best Pinochle Arbuckle. What was that? Peanut Arbuckle was the character he was playing. I think in your fucking profile pic there, bud. Alright, so we don't want to put that there. We want to do that in direction. Bam. Alright. I need more coffee. We need to slow him down a little bit. But he's going to the location. He goes over there. He's going to the next location. Yeah, I thought that was Sam Hyde, Peanut Arbuckle. Isn't that who that picture is? That fucking character that he was playing? I can't remember. It was like some $1 million stream sketch, I'm fucking sure. What is the debugger saying? What does this bastard want? Node, origin, and target are the same location. Oh, wow. That's heavy, man. Fucking... What do we do over here to make that not be like that? Oh, that's right. We had it up here. Didn't we have something in the... That's the move between points. If we look at the... Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? The debugger can deal with it. It's not a big deal. So now what we want him to do is look around when he gets to those places. So what we'll do is we'll say next state equals what is it? Equals states dot look patrol. And let's do all this stuff before. before we movify. Because this is going to take us out of that function. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the new ones. My favorite one was the the paper cup, where he's like, write the meanest thing anybody ever said to you on a paper cup and throw it right out on the street. Throw it in the ocean. Dude, I lost my fucking shit at that. That was the best. And then that little kid just holds it up and it just says N. That was so brutal. It's your long gone best friend from a short film we made called The Rickies. In a group we made called $1 Million Charity, not knowing Sam Hyde then. How does that image collapse internally for you? The best skit? Yeah, I'm almost certain you are fucking with me. The Toss It Project. The Toss It Project, yeah. That was so great. And what was it, that like fat lady just wrote like fat tits on the cup? That was perfect. That reminded me of a clip of Yucko the Clown. Oh man, I gotta fucking see if I can pull that up later. Where this woman is like, Yucko the Clown was this guy on G4 who would fuck with people. And this woman comes up and she's like, I'm Harley Quinn. It's like some old fucking biker lady dressed up like Harley Quinn. She's like, I'm Harley Quinn. And he's like, you look more like a Harley Davidson. Which is so fucking good. Alright, so we're going into the Look Patrol state. In the Look Patrol state, what do we want to do? All we want to do is look around. And once that animation finishes, we have to add this in here. What is it called? It's called Look Around. Look around. All around you are familiar faces, worn out places. I can't remember the rest of that song. Something about dying and some dreams, happiest you've ever been, some gay poetry shit. Anthony from The Sopranos trying to kill himself in a swimming pool. And then it says, you're my wonder wall. Pretty sure it's the same one. So after we look around, we want to go back to patrol. Walk patrol. Fuck. That should work. This should all work perfectly. I shouldn't have to adjust anything at all. I think I'm probably one of the best programmers out there. Clearly the most exquisite. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was, like, you know, just very blunt humor. And I like showing that to, like, you know, family members and stuff. And they, like, just don't understand the sketch at all and don't get it. And it's like, how do you not get it? Like, are you not in the same world that we're in? I don't know, man. Sometimes college-educated people who have, like, good jobs are, like, absolutely fucking insane. And it'll be crazy when you find someone who's, like, in a job that makes, like, 100 something a year, you know, pretty good, like, what you would call a good job. And they, like, collect Star Wars shit. And you're like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Or they spend, like, all their money on, like Warhammer little collectibles and shit. And you're just like, dude, if you, like... you know, I scrimp and I save so I can set some stuff aside for Bitcoin so I can have money later. And you're fucking buying Labubu's over there. Financial Audit, I had to stop watching because it made me so fucking angry. I feel like Spider-Man. I mean, the good thing is, like, people are, like, starting to, like, speak out, and they'll just be like, hey, I actually don't want to, like, I don't want to live in, like, some favela shithole. You know, I actually do have the right to decide for myself, like, who is around me. Oh, I should have that as a basic human right. Yeah, that does make sense. No matter what the Discovery Channel tells me. Let's try and see this. So he is trying to follow me, right? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Dude, yeah, the quartering, all his attack is way too slow. What a bitch. I can beat the shit out of this guy. But yeah, the quartering, collecting arcade cabinets, and then when he said he bought the Rambo action figurine for the fucking Last Blood Rambo movie, and it's like, dude, you suck, man. Like, you're disgusting. You're a fucking disgusting thing. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know, it's like you can buy luxuries and you can have nice stuff, but when you're buying a hunk of plastic in Sylvester Stallone's name, and he bought one for his dad. He was like, I'm buying one for myself and one for my dad. If I was his dad, I would have been like, I don't know. I would have been angry. I would have been so mad, infuriated. I would have been like, for that type of money, you could have like, you could buy, if you're gonna buy something stupid, like buy a black powder pistol on Amazon, and you could go outside and shoot it and have fun with it, or buy a burn a pistol for $500. You could, that has some utility to it. I don't know. Or buy some Bitcoin. Put your money into Bitcoin. Get some stocks in there. All right, we have to start working on some other shit. Our player. We have our wooden axe. How are we going to do the collision? Should the enemy... I'm going to ask ChatGPT what he'd be thinking. We need to get the super advanced mind of a robot. You know, far advanced past our mind. We need to understand. I have an enemy with Adam. I'm not going to do the Jamaican accent. That's really fucking annoying. With a kinematic body. What is it? Character body now? Character body 3D. And my player holding a weapon with a area 3D attached, who should have the logic to deal the damage. What you be thinking? Yeah, skip the thinking. Just give me the answer, you fuckwit. Damage logic. Damage logic, I mean. See, me, I spend my money on AI, okay? I spend $20 a month on this so I can ask it these stupid questions so I don't have to think for myself. Yeah, I think using it, I kind of use it to like do research for stuff. So I'll just ask it like, is this a normal way to do this? Because I've like never done it this way. And it'll be like, oh yeah, that's a normal thing to do. You know, based off what other people do in Godot. Because it's like, you know, just scanning shit that other people do in Godot. So I just want to see if they do it that way. Then it's like, there's some precedent, not president. The hurt box owns the health, resistances, iframes, death, etc. It detects during an overlap. When the hitbox... Okay, yeah, I mean, I guess basically that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I mean, you know, I just want to see what it would say. But yeah. We're going to do this, just not all this retarded shit. I don't even know why I asked that. I'm going to take a break real quick. I just have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going to We're gonna play the game and leave it on the screen so everyone won't leave to go buy Labubu's in the short time that I take a piss. I know it's a tough market out there. I imagine there's millions of Indian children watching right now, learning how to, probably millions of Africans as well, learning how to code. Probably the entirety of the Congo. We're gonna leave these guys on screen. There you go. And I'll be right back. Oh, you fucker. Bastard. Just be cool. There we go. You fuck. I just need to... All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, what the fuck are we gonna do? Let's get fucking hype. Been working 10 hours and it's time to do some game development. Because we're gonna make our fortune doing game development for sure. Nothing else really worked out, but this'll pan out, I'm sure. Our highest calling. Okay, so we need to go to our area 3D and go to node. We'll go fucking signals. We got to connect it. We might as well. I guess we should do it on the fucking. Fuck it, we'll do it on the axe. Why not? Yeah, we'll call it wooden axe. We're gonna save it in the weapons folder. Oh wow, dude, we're really fucking cooking here. I guess we should make some damage funny. It's funny. Every video I have has one Indian on it. Yeah. Telepathically communicate with me. I'm getting an image of a goatsy. Is that you? Thank you. I'm sending you back a cartel pitbull video. Can you see it in your mind? Alright, so I guess we should do like a damage. damage. We're gonna do at on ready var damage. Damage dict. Big old damage dict up here. So I guess we'll have my astral projection layer. You got it. You're welcome. Thank you. I hope that's good vibes coming your way, buddy. Damn, dude. I love having a bad day and you get a call from like an Indian caller and you're like, oh man, you were going to fucking get it, dude. Especially if it's like a woman and you're just like immediately C word, C word, C word. And she asked me one time, I don't know, there's this one company that kept calling me. Oh man, that actually showed up from like an hour ago. I put that in at the very beginning of the chat. But I got a call from some Indian lady calling me about my fucking website. She's like, sir, we are selling like website renewal tools. And I just like screamed at her for like a minute and a half. And she's like, do you talk to everybody this way? And I was like, I fucking do. Yes, I do. And I hung up the phone. I'm sure she put me on the, like, definitely fuck with this guy list. I was in the middle of traffic in Richmond, and she called me on my phone, and I'm just, like, screaming at her while I'm driving this truck in the fucking middle of shitty city. Oh, man, I cannot wait. I cannot wait till everyone's got the Neuralink in. So what am I going to do here? I guess I'm going to do, like, a damage type. We'll do like a type. We'll do an amount. We'll just call it weapon. Weapon dict. Enchant. Be careful with that. They record your voice and use it to make fake AI ransom calls. Oh, well, I don't really normally answer them. I just answered this one and she was like, hi. He's like an actual person. I just yelled, like, fuck you at her. That would be great. My mom gets a call and she's like, he hears like, fuck you. And then it's like, your son John is in jail in Cambodia. And we need $3,000 in Bitcoin. So type, I guess we're going to do blunt. I gotta sleep now. Let's give Dev some dreams. Know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. What I would recommend is to, get some gambling in and then turn in for a night of rest. I think that's going to be good for you. Don't neglect your gamba. Check your FanDuel. You want to build that connection every night before you go to sleep. Check your FanDuel. That's going to be good for you. Amount, what we did, we'll do fucking 10. Is that 10? It is 10. And chance, we'll say none. And I just like to add more because it makes me feel like I'm a big boy developer. But cool. So we have that. We could have just made those fucking variables. But yeah, we got to go here. Area 3D. When the area is entered. Yeah, we're going to do area entered and body entered probably. Let's do body at first because we're going to end up doing the other one. But we want to do body. I connected it here, right? Oh, fuck. I connected it to the wrong fucking one. Body entered. Connect. We'll come on down to the wooden axe. I guess our axe is going to control it. Be like PPP and Jaden. I can't understand why Jaden watches basketball and football and like all the sports. I don't understand his mindset of doing that. With his political views, why he's like, yo, there's my guy out there, number 141, Jamal Jenkinson. It's just such a weird, like, suburbanite thing to do. I don't know. Yo, how's it going, Jake? How's it going, Boss Goss? Yeah, so we are back in here. So when this enters, we want to fucking we gotta check the body. So if body.is in group, and we'll say what group do we want to be in? If we're in the group enemy, I think I just heard a gunshot outside, really far away though. Could be fireworks. If body.is in group enemy, then we want to deal damage. We got to do that damage, and we'll say we'll just pass in the weapon dict. Why not? Deal damage not found in base self. That's because we're going to add it to the body. We're going to say body dot I think get owner. I think we would probably use get parent, but we're going to use get owner. Legarius Sneed with the game-winning touchdown for the Chirac Ballers. Dude, I would love to be an announcer. That would be great. I have a good voice for it, too. Yeah, sports people are really hard to deal with sometimes. I guess if you bet on it, honestly, if you're betting on the sports, it makes it more bearable for me. Like if I was to bet on sports, I probably would enjoy the sport because I'd probably do like UFC or even sumo wrestling, anything but fucking football because that takes fucking forever. It's like, holy shit, man. You gotta sit there for like 4 fucking hours. You gotta watch all the fucking Super Bowl commercials. And it's like a whole day commitment. It's like, I would be fucking anxious. I just want to see like someone get beat up and then the money be exchanged within the span of like, a couple hours. I don't want like all day you're like riding that money on there. I guess that's the gambler's high or whatever. So we'll deal the damage if we hit the enemy. So we got to go to the Winged Devil and add in the damage there. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good voice with the Magnum Retardus video game. That was my top tier voice acting. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh man, I thought about coming on with like a fake VTuber avatar and like doing like a voice changer one day and just be like, it's me, Rochu Doku-chan. Like that guy, like all those guys who get exposed as VTubers, but they're doing like girl avatars. That stuff is funny. Okay. So we need to add a take damage function, right? Yeah. We're going to funk it up. Oh, shit. We don't want that. What was it called? It was called... I think it was called take damage. Deal damage. Probably should call it take damage. Take damage. That makes more sense because it's being enacted on the player. Yeah, Monuments of Soy at the Super Bowl commercial. Who is it? It's like Katy Perry and who's the other Katy Perry? Taylor Swift or whatever. They feel like the same person to me. Oh, that's right. We need to be on the devil. Funk, take damage, and of course we're going to need some health for this guy, and we're going to need some type of fucking texture progress bar on this bastard, aren't we? I think we're going to need one, yeah. Let's ask ChatGPT real quick. How do I be putting a texture progress bar in the 3D space? That should be enough information. I don't care how many GPUs you got to spin up down at the factory. You route that power away from the hospital and straight to your processor to answer my fucking question. The only person I will excuse it for is to execute an inmate, and that's it. Efficiency versus fidelity for texture progress bar. Oh, that's great. I've heard ChatGPT 4 is better than 5, but 5, I mean, is like, you know, I don't know, it's doing its best every day. It's doing the best it can every day, dude. Let's see, select sub viewport size. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side real quick and we'll try this. I'm just going to say pass. Let's go to this guy. We're going to add a texture progress. And we're going to need a sub viewport. Sub viewport. We're going to need a control on the sub viewport. And then I guess we put the texture progress bar here. And we make the sub viewport the size we want. So the texture progress bar I want to have. We're going to try the same texture I made for our player. Which is, I think this one. If we go to the 3D, we can't see it at all. If we go to the 2D, we can't see it at all. Wonderful. Sub viewport, awesome. So it's up there. I think we got to shrink the Y down like this. Same with the X, somewhere like that. That's kind of what we want to see. We want to use, where is it? Rendering. I don't know what any of this shit fucking means. We want it to, where is render target? Don't worry about that. All right. What does it say? Transparent back gauge. Okay, we do need to activate that. How do we hit that up? On world, transparent back gauge right there. Perfect. We also want to say update mode, update always if it changes every frame. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Inside it, set the control and texture progress to full rect. Okay. We'll go here, full rect, and then texture progress bar, full rect. There we go. Go back to the sub viewport. Lightweight, pure 3D bar, billboard, back gauge fill. Oh, well, I guess we could do that. Yeah. Mesh instance 3D. So we could actually make a like mesh instance 3D health bar and have that drain. That's what it's saying. That sounds fucking stupid though, doesn't it? That sounds pretty fucking stupid, ChatGPT. What I'm trying to figure out is how do I make this appear above their head? I think I need a sprite 3D and then I cast that as the texture, right? Sprite 3D, we go here, we gotta grab new sub viewport. There we go. Damn, dude, I did not think that was gonna work, but there's our health bar. Very cool, Kanye, thank you. Let me turn on this fan, 'cause it's 1,000,000 degrees in this room. All right, there we go. You get to see my hair get blown back by the fan. Luxurious. I might have to go get some coffee too in a second. Let's put the health bar in there. And let's go back to the Winged Devil. We'll say it needs a Y billboard. It does need a Y billboard, you're right. Y billboard. Tell me why. I was thinking, what was the Chris Chan song? Oh man. I don't ever want to hear you say I have a boyfriend. But he was like boyfriend free girlfriend. Damn, dude, that clip lives in my head of Chris singing that. I hope I get abducted by aliens and they're peering through my memories and it's just like a whole thing on Chris Chan. They're like, what the fuck is that, man? Why is he... What's he doing with that blow-up doll? Why is he yelling, Julie? Yeah, virgin with rage. Oh, that's right. It was Tell Me Why I Don't Want to Be a Virgin with Rage. Dude, that was so good. That was like health bar, like monumental health bar. I mean, not health, monumental internet history. Sorry, I'm reading and I'm doing shit. Big I internet history. That should be the under. This should be the over. The value is going to be 2. We'll see what it looks like in the 3D. Why do we have the whole thing full? Is it not updating? Let me go to sub viewport. It said something about update mode. Always be updating. Yeah, I need a cute girl my age. Dude, the fucking hearts, the heartstring that he used to throw out to women, that was super good. That's perfect. Is this going to work? I think it should. I think it should work perfectly. Alrighty. So he set his value at 2, but he still has a full health bar. I think I fucked that up. I think I set the over and under to wrong things. I think it should be the value and not the over and under. That's my bad. Texture progress. Yeah, it should be the progress. Should be our badass lightning texture. Cool, dude. All right. Cool. So now he has like no health left. So the bar did update. The bar is pretty chunky. If we hit this guy, it's not going to do anything. We gotta add more to it. So we go back to the Winged Devil. We gotta add some health. At on ready var health. Oh, my music. My amazing artless music that I pay thousands of dollars for. There we go. Health equals 100. Cool. So we'll just subtract from health. We'll say health minus equals 10 or weapon dict amount. And we could also like apply a multiplier based on fucking, you know, the type of damage and whatever, but for right now we're just going to do damage. And then we're going to check the health. So if health is less than or equal to 0, then we're going to say next state equals death states dot dead. And when we do take damage, we want to so take damage. What we're gonna do is move to, we're gonna say next state equals, we'll have an else. If we do have enough health to survive the onslaught, then we'll say next state equals states dot what do we want to do? Let's go back to idle, probably. Actually, when we take damage, let's move to react, because we're going to play the react animation. React right there. So now we are, we're going to have to Control C. React. There we go. You are a goat and an inspiration for me. Oh, well, thank you, Messy Goat. Hope you have a great day. So we react, we go here, we're just going to play the animation, and when the animation finishes, we'll go back to our idle state. What do we call it? Take hit, right there. Cool. We're going to need some type of logic to differentiate when we should be blocking and shit. But we'll come down here and we'll say, what is it called again? It was called take damage, take hit. Control C. We bring it on down. Next state equals, I guess we'll go back to idle, right? States dot idle. Bam, slam that in there. That might not be the best idea, but it's the idea that I came up with, so it's the one that we're doing. And then if it doesn't work, then I'll blame it on somebody else. Cool. We might have to shrink this texture down. 161 by 50. What is our sub viewport? 82. So we can't shrink this down, right? To like 50 where it actually should be. It probably won't matter much though. It's still going to be the same. We'll see. I guess we could shrink this. Is that going to... If I scale this... if I just go to the Y and put it like 0. Let's undo that and we'll say 0.5. If I go to the 3D... does that scale it at all? Hold on. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Grab this. So that does make it smaller. Awesome. So I guess I would want it like 0.375. Does anybody know what that is? That's 3/8. That's because I'm a real engineer, unlike Mudahar. I know my decimal conversions, okay? I have them memorized. 1/8, 0.125, 3/8, 0.375, 7/8, 0.875, okay? 5/16, 0.3125. Cool. So he's got his health bar. We can hit him. I don't think we're doing any damage. Let's see why we don't do any damage. Let's go... oh, because our guy is not in the enemy thing. List all of the radians in a circle. I think there's like 3 of them, right? There's you got your upper radian, the lower radian. That's those things that go round and round. That was the guy who was in bed with the devil. That was the one who invented logarithms. So I don't have to learn that because that's satanic witchcraft, actually. It's against my religion to deal with radians. We only deal with degrees in my house. Thank you. We gotta put... we gotta find... That's the Medicare fucking theme song. We gotta put this in a group. I think we need to put this in the group, right? No, groups. Add a group. Enemy. And then we don't need to check the player. We just need to... I mean, we don't need to check the parent. We don't have to say that. We just have to say body. And if we're in the group enemy, then we take take that damage. There we go. I was going to say takeificate, but I fucked it up. It's not funny anymore. All right. What's going on? Uh-oh. Expected invalid operators int and string. Okay, well, I guess I'll convert it to an int then. Roger Coates, early life English called it. Who's Roger Coates? I don't get it. Maybe I'm retarded and I forgot what I was talking about, but I don't know who Roger Coates is. Is this thing ever gonna fucking load? Yeah, it should. Get back here, you fuck. We wonk him, he takes some damage, he goes back to idle. We hit him again. So we can snap him out of that, he's trying to attack us. We wonk him. So we do need to make this stuff kind of like snappier. And then, he probably shouldn't go back to idle. He probably should go to chase. We'll just check if we have a current player. But at least his idle animation loops. And then he needs to be faster when he attacks us. Are you even trying? Are you even trying, buddy? Oh, Roger Coates, the guy who wrote the satanic Radiant book. Yeah, he was in league with the devil. That's what it said in my history book. Okay, what do we need to do? English? Yeah, I just realized that. English. The damn English. The Angloids. What do we want to fucking do here? So we can hit him. He can't hit us. We need to speed up his animation when he attacks. So I think what I'm going to do is when we go into the where is it? Attack state. We're going to say animation player dot what is it? Speed scale. We're going to set it equal to 2.0. So he's going to attack faster, and then we're also going to have to get a little bit closer to attack. So right now our attack length is 2.0. I think we're going to go with like 1.5. So we'll have to be closer before he smacks us in the face. That'll be the way to do it. Nice. Let's take a look at our frame rate too. I forgot to even do that. If we hit, what are you talking about? What do you mean? I'm just going to run the thing again. It should be okay. I think I tried to run the Winged Devil without anything on it. Here we go. Let's press P. Time FPS. So we're actually not lagging that bad, really. We can walk around. We got this guy. He's giving his looky-loos. He didn't quite spot us. He's a little slow. I guess we'll get in his way so he attacks us. If he sees us now, he should be running. So that should do damage quicker. We sped up all of his things. We need to unspeed it, but I actually kind of like it faster anyway. It does look better faster. I think we'll keep it at that, honestly. Let's just change it let's change it here. We'll just change it to speed scale 2.0. I think that's good. And yeah, we need to add some type of damage for when we do our attacks. So I guess we'll add an area. Area 3D. We're going to call this damage area. We'll just call this hitbox. Hitbox-a-rooney, and we'll add our collision shape. And I guess we'll just make it a sphere shape. We'll go here. Should we make it a bone attachment, or should we just make it in front of his body? I think the bone attachment's probably a better idea, right? Skeleton, go here. Bone attachment on the fucker. We set the bone attachment. Bone attachment connected to the hand bone. We connect the bone attachment here with a hitbox. And then we have our area, collision shape. Let's make it red and turn up that alpha. There we go, so we can actually fucking see it. And then if I use the attack animation, let's try that. I'm going to save it, and then we're going to exit this scene and come back. Sometimes it's a little wonky to start off with. So let's go back to the Winged Devil. Animation player, attack A. So it's all over the place. I think we just need to bring this back to transform. Why is the position so weird? Collision shape, transform. Yeah, we just need to bring that down. There we go. That's more I'm looking for. And his hands. Cool. So, boom. I think we should. That should be fine, right? That's a good amount of hitbox. I think so. So we'll just make a thing here. Node signals. We'll connect it on body entered. We'll connect it, and we'll say connect. We'll say if body dot is in the group. If it's in the group player, then we'll do what? We'll fucking take some damage. We'll say body dot take damage. Take damage. And we'll take I don't know, 10 points of damage for right now. Actually, we'll say we'll pass in a weapon dict. Yeah, we'll call it a damage dict. Damage dict, and we'll just declare that up here already. Var damage dict equals, and we'll make one, and we'll just say amount equals 10 for right now. There we go. Body is in group. Damage, we pass in the dict, which just has an amount of 10. So we go back to the player, and we're going to grab this function name, because I'm definitely going to fucking forget it. We'll go here. We will come on down, and we'll say func take damage. And what are we going to do? We'll do damage, dict. And we will print player got hit. And we're going to need some health. We're going to eventually have to make some stats, but I think right now I'm just going to do a very simple @onReady var health, and we'll set it equal to 100, just like our other guy. And we'll come on down. And we'll say, yeah, we're gonna say player health minus equals damage dict amount, and then we'll do the same if health is less than or equal to 0. We're going to need to transition into the death state. So we'll say next state equals states states dot, where's it at? Death? Dead, right here. Perfect. Now, what are we going to do here? So I don't think we're actually going to go to a different state when we take damage on the player. We're just going to do, we'll probably apply like some type of overlay. So you see like a red flashing effect, and then you'll see your health go down. But for right now, we're just going to take the hit and see that we get the player to respond. Let's go for it. Come on, you fuck, you can load. Taking all day. Yeah, he's much more menacing walking at that speed. He sees us. He comes for us. The player got hit. He's stuck. Oh, we got hit 2 times with that one. I'm also never disabling it, so if I even walk into it, I should be getting hit. Which is not what I want. I gotta fix that. We gotta disable it when he's not swinging, and when he is swinging, we have to enable it again. And then we gotta stop making him go back to idle, and pretty much we're just gonna check that if we have a current player that we're chasing, there's no reason to go back to idle. We should go back to chase player. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh god, he got me. But yeah, I think for today I'm probably gonna call it, and then I'll probably be back on tomorrow to fuck around with more shit. And I'll just briefly explain what we're doing. Again, we're making a Kingsfield like with Godot, with all these weird monsters and shit. I'm just gonna give a bigger version. We'll walk around and show off the scene a little bit. We of course have our demon right there on his eternal trial. We're gonna have some places that we can go to. We have like those warp towers over there. We have a fairly large scene for Godot. We're still running at a pretty decent rate. We did optimize some of this stuff, but not everything. We got some monsters. We have a jump back mechanic and a turn around real quick mechanic. Basic first person shooter type shit. I think we're going to do like a first person melee type deal to begin with. Maybe give a crossbow to the player, but probably not any guns or anything. It's going to be more like slower, methodical combat. I think I prefer that to like fast-paced zoomer combat. Can't stand that shit. Games like Ultra Kill or whatever. Those are really fucking They're cringe, they're gay, they're lame, they're not cool like me. So we're not doing that. We're doing slow, methodical combat, okay? Souls-like shit. But with no rolling, with backsteps, because we're unique and original. And I can backstep through the air because I'm super unique and original. But yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna probably call it and go get some food. But yeah, peace out, everyone. Thanks for coming out. Later, y'all.